A big mistake we want to avoid when we have the gift of discernment is staying at phase one. So with discernment, we understand that God gives us this gift to be able to see in the spirit, discern things of the spirit, and ultimately be able to tell what's of God and what's not of God. So anybody who has the gift of discernment, they understand how sensitive you become to your surroundings. However, whenever we have the gift of discernment, we're still supposed to steward that gift well. So we're not supposed to be absorbing everything that's going on around us. It's meant for us to observe it. God is allowing us to see it, and we're supposed to glorify God in those moments. And you glorifying him in that moment is you doing exactly what God calls you to do at that very moment. God could be telling you to leave, move around. You're going to glorify God by leaving and moving around. God could be telling you preach a word. You preach a word, you obeying God, you glorifying God and doing what he calls you to do. But a lot of people get stuck at phase one and it stunts their spiritual growth because they can't breach past this. Phase one is to discern. Phase two is to ask God, what is it that he's showing you? And phase three is to obey God whenever he reveals what it is that he's teaching you. So a lot of people are stuck at phase one because when they discern things, they're focusing so much on what's going on that it's now having an effect on them to where now they go from a place of observing and absorbing what's going on. And absorbing looks like someone being constantly reactive, constantly calling out everything that they're seeing to the point to where they're being easily triggered by everything that they see to the point to where they're not even calm no more. They're not even rested no more. Absorbing also looks like when you begin to mirror the very people that you've discerned things about. People that's testing you, you start to act like them in response to them doing the things that they're doing to you. Or you just start to become a product of your environment. So the point of us to have discernment is to glorify God simply. So we're going to be put in uncomfortable situations. We're going to be around people that's not going to be favorable to be around. But we still have to seek God in those moments. Hence why phase two, you ask God, God, what is it you showing me? What is it you revealing to me? What is it that you're teaching me? So now you're not just hyper fixated on your surroundings anymore, but you're focusing on God and the answer that he's trying to give you. So when the answer comes, you now know what to do versus you just sitting and observing things and focusing on everything that's going on and not the one who's going to give you the answer that you need to grow from the situation. So your focus goes from the problem to the solution, from your surroundings to God. And this is how we're able to grow in Christ when we have the gift of discernment.